Hello everyone. I am currently trying to decide what I want to do for my second ever Trashy junk journal project. So I don't think I can even show you, there's no way I could even show you on video. I have a giant bag of things that I've been collecting that most people would consider trash. The bag is like one of those takeout Panera bags with, like, when you take the food to go, it's huge. Like, if you get a large order, it's a really huge bag, and so it's pretty much full already, and that's with just less than a month of collecting, I think. So I've got so many fun things, and I'm just trying to debate on what I want to use. I'm thinking that I want to use this as my cover, but instead of a one signature journal like I did last time, I want to make it 2 signatures. So I'm trying to decide how I want to go about that, and I'm thinking to use something else for my spine. Like, for instance, this was like a cakes box here, and I cut these 2 side panels off, and then if I put them together, it makes a sturdy piece. And then cut the bag down the middle, and then put this in the middle, and then attach the bag back to this somehow, and then now I don't know where to go from there. I'm thinking I want to use some of this tissue paper to maybe decoupage onto the envelope to give it some interest. And look at this, how pretty. I love both of them. One's pink and sparkly. These are all from things that I've received recently. Like, this was from some Happy Mail for a swap in my group. This was from the order from Sarah that I got the journal. This is from another swap recently. So yes, I just love these, and I feel like I need to use this. I was just playing around with this stuff before, and then I pulled this out and I'm like, yeah, I need to use this. So yeah, I'll just try to show you guys little pieces of my process. It's not necessarily a detailed tutorial or anything, it's just more for inspiration. So I hope it can inspire you to kind of see where it goes. Just need to cut this down the middle. Just went ahead and folded it so I know where to cut. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. This is a trashy journal after all. So now we have 2 pieces, so front and back. And I'm debating on if I should cut this part off or not. I kind of like the texture that it gives, but it might be annoying. I wonder if I could like glue it all back down, or like put tape there or something. Which, if I decoupage around it, now I'm thinking, because I think I want the pocket for the envelope to come from up here, so I might sew around. We'll see. But now we have 2 pieces, so basically, like I was explaining, this would be like the spine. Obviously I have to trim it down to the right size, but yeah, that'll give me a little more room to put more pages than my last one, because I have a lot of stuff I've collected. So hopefully you can see. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Just like that. Going to apply Mod Podge to this would be my, actually I need to flip these over. So these are my insides, so I won't put the Mod Podge. This will be the opposite. Yeah, so this will be the outside. So I'm going to put Mod Podge on there, and I'm also going to remove this metal piece as well, and then I'll stick down my tissue paper how I'm going to do it. So stick around to see what it looks like. So this is where I'm at now. I have decoupaged the pink glittery tissue paper onto the envelope on the fronts, and then I just wrapped around the edges to the inside, and obviously I'll cover this with something. And then I took that vintagey looking really pretty tissue paper, and I ripped out sections of it that I liked and decoupage them on as well. So my next step, I'm thinking to do some stenciling with either acrylic paint or some like chalky looking inks or something. But I'm thinking of stenciling in between to kind of make this look like it fits in a little better. So it's kind of like a trust the process kind of project, if you know what I mean. But I think it's going to be really cool in the end, and if not, then oh well, it was fun at least to create it. I just wanted to say that this project is, these trashy journals are inspired by Anna Chateau on YouTube, and I'll hopefully be able to put her name on the screen and leave a link below to her channel. She always inspires me with everything she makes, and I don't know, I just love watching her videos all the time, so definitely recommend checking her out. So this is how far I have got on my trashy journal project. I am absolutely loving this second trashy journal. Look at this. Everything, like almost pretty much literally everything in here was trash or something that was recycled or reused in some way, and obviously it's not done. I haven't sewn in the signatures or anything, but I've been getting them together. So this is what I did with the cover. I'll show you. So what I did was I took, let me get this over here. I took the paper bag, well, the manila mailing envelope, sorry. You can see here the color, one of those like mailing flat style envelopes. It was like the full size like this, and I was going to make this the front and back cover, but I ended up asking on my Facebook which one I should use for the front cover, and then someone said, why don't you make two, so use both of them as a front cover on a journal. I was like, that's so smart. So yeah, I get to make two. So for now I'm just showing you this one. So what I ended up doing was just using that as the front, and then I used a recycled mailer that had been sent to me recently, like one of those post office ones, as the back cover. So it's super unique and it looks super cool, and this is used, it's not something that was brand new or anything. So, and this was the spine of a Ritz crackers box. I cut it like double, I don't know if you can see, like double the thickness, and then I put double-sided tape on the inside and folded it so it's super sturdy. But yeah, I folded it to this brown side so it looks nicer than all the words and designs and stuff that were on there. Were kind of cheesy looking. But for this, I basically used the tissue papers that I showed you. The pink one with the glitter is basically I Mod Podged it directly to the paper bag. Not paper bag, I keep saying that. The manila envelope. If I say paper bag, that's what I mean. So I Mod Podged it directly on first, and then I just carefully hand ripped out pieces from the vintagey looking tissue paper. And so I did like, kind of like to give a balance, I did one here and then I put a little one here. And then basically attached those with Mod Podge, and then also Mod Podged over them as well. And then the very last step was I just did some stenciling with some chalk ink. It's like Versa, or is that what it's called? VersaFine, or I don't know. It's like the little teardrop shaped ones. But yeah, I just did some white chalk ink on there with one of my stencils that I have, and look at the result. It looks so cool. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it's very, very pretty. And then this actually was a scrap piece of paper. I had used a portion of it for some project and it was just in my scrap bin, so I used this to cover the inside. But this is also really cool too. This is from Crumble Cookies. It was actually a box, like when you buy just one cookie, this is kind of like how the box is, so it was like folded here and here, but I backed it with something like a sturdy piece of scrap paper, and so it keeps it flat, so it's just a really large tag, but it also gives stability to the envelope cover. So it's really, really cool. Obviously, if you didn't care for something like this here, you can cover this or do art on either side, or add pictures, or anything you want. This journal is very, very easy to make your own because it's a trashy journal, so you don't have to worry too much. But for the spine, I did the Ritz cracker piece, and then I did masking tape first to attach it to the panels, and then on top of that I used a piece of a plasticky, it's like a gift bag that Sarah had sent my journal in that she made me, but it's made of like this sturdy plasticky material. It's really pretty, so I just cut a section out of that to reinforce attaching to the front and back covers, and it helps to keep it sturdy. And then once I sew in my signatures, it'll attach the plastic to the Ritz cracker part and the masking tape and everything, and so yeah, it'll be nice and sturdy. Oh, and then the back cover I forgot to show you this, is from the cakes that I showed on my community tab. I showed some photos of things I would be using, and I just made a really large tag out of that to give stability to the back cover. And then this was from some Crocs that I recently bought. It was tissue paper that was in there, so it's really cool. I just made a little ruffle and sewed it on, and it looks really unique. And it just goes back here in the very back, and it sticks up and it looks really cool. So, oops, there we go. So that is my cover. Now here are my signatures. So far, the reason that I'm showing you this now after doing it all is I wasn't able to film and show a lot of the process after I started this part. So yeah, hopefully it's still helpful and inspirational for you. But I did 4 signatures, and it's just a lot of recycled things, so, and I'm going to add decorations and things too, so it's going to be really cool in the end. Just an envelope with a window, a portion of a paper bag that I had used in my fruit journals. This was the other side, so if I glued something here, it would become a pocket. So that'll be really cool. Obviously, you can just glue it here and here. Just some packing paper, old children's book page of a book that was falling apart, another really cool colored envelope. Just so many fun things. A greeting card, a used greeting card, and then like this cool meal plan paper. So it's just very, very unique. There's like a paper bag from Taco Bell, an ad from Joann's, if I can get that one. I think it's, there we go, a Joann's ad, another paper bag piece. A lot of fun things, just like a old, or not old, but like a thing that I test printed on my printer, and I didn't need it actually to use it, so I didn't want to throw it away, so now it's in here. So yeah, just really, really cool. This was some vellum someone had sent me. So whenever I do the full flip through, I'll try to explain some more things about what I put in and why and things like that if you're interested. But so far, I'm thinking of adding a few more pages in the signatures before I start decorating. But so far, this is what it's looking like. So there's a lot of room to grow. So yeah, I'm just loving it so much, and I hope you guys do too. I also have this piece that I'm thinking of incorporating into it. I do need to wash it off on the plastic part. It has a little teeny bit of, oh my goodness, my cat. My cat must have been around whenever I had this out last, but it's from a Cinnabon package, so it has a really cool window, but I just need to wipe off. There's a little teeny bit of icing right there, and So I need to get that off. But yeah, I kind of want to add it in the journal somewhere. Maybe here somehow. I don't know if I should make it a pocket or like a flip open, but it's really cool. Could also do it on the back, but I don't really like to do fancy things on the back. Nah. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But I have lots of things to decorate and things that I want to make, and yeah, I'm just super excited. This is like a big art project for me, and so it's so fun, and I hope it can inspire you too.